What's up, team? A little bit of a different video today, as you probably can notice right off the bat. I've got a weight vest on, 30 pounds, hoodie on. It's about 100 degrees here today in Palm Desert. And I'm not doing this to be cool. I'm not doing this for social media or any bullshit like that. I'm strictly doing this because I felt the force of average coming on to me. I felt complacency kind of kicking in. And so whenever that happens to me, and this may be a tip that maybe you want to use in your own life, when you feel those forces of average or mediocre or whatever it might be kicking in your own life, my strategy is I apply more resistance. And so what that meant today was throwing on my weight vest, throwing on a hoodie to make it just a little bit more uncomfortable, to add a little bit more resistance to my afternoon walk, to remind me, and by no means is this challenging, right? It's a hoodie and a 30-pound weight vest. I'm not trying to act like this is monumental or I'm doing anything radical or crazy. Just to remind myself that average is not okay. Mediocre is not okay. And if I'm gonna start to think that way and feel that way, then I've got to do something to get myself out of that mindset. And for me, it's always the physical body first. I'll move the physical body, and then the psychological body will come after that. And so what will happen after this 45-minute weighted, heated weight vest walk is my brain will have a little more clarity. I'll be a little bit more dialed in. That force of excellence will start to show itself again in my life, and I'll start making different decisions. My enthusiasm will be better. My motivation will be better. My inspiration will be better. You see, oftentimes we look for motivation from outside forces. Today, I had to apply that motivation to myself, and that motivation is through resistance. And resistance, most people think it's a bad thing. I look at resistance as something you can use to catapult yourself forward. So in the face of feeling average, in the face of feeling mediocre, I applied more resistance to the situation, and what that forced me to do was to move. Not only mentally, not only physically, but both. You gotta move mentally, you gotta move physically. Add some resistance, don't be afraid of it. Put the resistance to work for you, make it work in your advantage. It would have been very easy to sit in the house today and say, I'm not gonna go on my second walk. Too tired, my legs are too sore, my hamstrings are cramping up. I could have said all that shit, but that would have been allowing the force of average to win. And I absolutely refuse to be average in any area of my life. And so maybe it's something you can do when you start feeling basic. And I don't mean that in a bad way. When you start feeling mediocre, average, like you're just getting by, like maybe you don't want to do the thing you're supposed to do, add a little bit of extra resistance. In your case, it might be a little extra distance, a little extra time. Could be a little extra resistance in the form of a 30-pound weight vest and a hoodie in 100-degree weather. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. The resistance is the force that is going to push you through to that next level. So when I finish this walk, I'm going to be better than I was before the walk, and that's really all that matters. All I've got to do is be better than I was in the last moment. And I'm going to do that by making a decision to not allow average to win. Guys, I love you. I want you to win. I hope you have an amazing, gorgeous rest of your day. I'll see you soon.